Comparative and superlative review. When do you use comparative and superlative adjective? We use comparative adjectives to make a comparison between two things or situations. For example, car is smaller than bus. We use superlative adjectives to make comparisons between more than two things. For example, bike is the smallest. Rule for comparative and superlative adjectives. 1. For one-syllable adjective, add er for comparative form, add est for superlative. For example, fast, to faster, and to fastest. Motorbike is faster than bike. It is comparative. Plane is the fastest. That is superlative. Rule number 2. For one-syllable adjectives ending in E, add or for comparative, add st for superlative. For example, large, to larger, and to largest. Bus is larger than car. Comparative. Plane is the largest. Superlative. Rule number 3. For two-syllable adjectives ending in y, change y to ier for comparative. Change y to iest for superlative. For example, happy, to happier, to happiest. Linda is happier than Ellie. Comparative. John is the happiest. Superlative. Rule number 4. Adjectives with 2 or more syllables. Add more plus adjective for comparative. Add the most plus adjective for superlative. For example, expensive, to more expensive, and to the most expensive. Traveling by car is more expensive than traveling by bus. Comparative. Traveling by plane is the most expensive. Superlative. Rule number 5. Irregular adjective. For example, good, to better, and to the best. Bad, to worse, and to the worst. Far, to farther or further, to the farthest or the furthest. For irregular adjectives, you need to remember it. Note. Number 1. We can use superlative without a noun. For example, the seats at the back are the cheapest. Number 2. The opposite of more is less in comparative. For example, the big book is more expensive than the little one. The little one is less expensive than the big one. Number 3. To make comparisons stronger, we can use adverb before the comparisons. To emphasize larger differences, we use much, far, considerably, substantially, a lot, a good deal, or a great deal. For example, traveling by bus is a lot cheaper than traveling by plane. To emphasize smaller differences, we use slightly, a little, rather, somewhat, a bit. For example, passengers are somewhat less concerned with train decor than with speed. Number 4. The opposite of most is the least for superlative. Example, I think car is the most stressful way to travel. I think that maglev is the least stressful way to travel. This is the end of the lesson. Thank you.